Hey traders, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. And also leave a comment if you guys like these type of videos and if there are any other new videos you would like to see in the future down below. So with that being said, let's jump right into this video. Today we're going to talk about finding fair value gaps on larger time frames, and I'm going to give you a couple tips and tricks and secrets of where to look for entries on them. So let's dive right into it. So right now we're on a 30-minute chart. You could use an hourly chart, daily chart, whatever you would like, but for this purpose of this video, let's use a 30-minute chart. So this is what our current price action looks like, right? There's actually only a couple fair value gaps. There's one right here. Okay, and remember, a fair value gap is something that looks very similar to this right here. You actually have it's a 3-candle pattern, right? So you have a candle here, right? And then you have another big candle here, right? That might look something like this. And then you have another candle that's going to look like this, right? Where we make new lows. Okay. And essentially what the fair value gap is you take the first and the third candle, right? And you draw a line across like this, and this area right here is where the fair value gap is, right? So what you're looking for is price to come back to this level. Okay, it might come to this and then reverse, or it might come into the zone and reverse, or it might go to the top of the zone and reverse, and sometimes it may even go all the way up here and reverse, and then sometimes it just blows right through and keeps going, right? Those are essentially your 4 things that's going to happen in the fair value gap. But with that, there are some rules, and there's also some ways we could play with this. So right here, we could see, if we zoom in here, right, we have 1, 2, 3 candle pattern, and you see kind of a small candle, a takeoff, right, where we open, go straight up, and we close right near the highs, and then we actually have another candle. Well, from the low of the third candle and the high of the first one right here is what becomes our fair value gap, and as you could see, what happens is price will come back down, and look at that. Perfect bounce, right? Comes back down a little bit and then reverses back up. So that's essentially what the fair value gap is. Now, I'm going to show you a couple ways to look to trade this. But first, check this out. If you want to help support my channel and you trade the S&P E-mini futures, then you need to check out my one-time payment, $99 all-in-one S&P 500 package deal. You will get weekly trade zones, also my top 5 trading strategy video course, and access to my private Discord where I give daily trade zone setups every morning. You can also just purchase the Discord chat room for $30 a month. But in the Discord, every single morning, I update the trade zones and also give you Thinkorswim share links and update trade ideas. So make sure you check it out. Go to daytradingfearless.com or check the link down below. But right back to the video. Okay. So getting back to the fair value gaps, okay? As price is coming down, what I like to do, you can either enter here. There's essentially 3 places that you can enter. You can enter here, or actually I'm going to say about 4 different places. So there's one here. There is, which is the start or the upper edge of the fair value gap. There's the lower of the fair value gap, right here. There is also 2 other places, and the first place is grab a Fibonacci once you draw your fair value gap, Okay. Grab a Fibonacci and only look at the 50% level. Okay, and then this would actually be your third place to enter. Okay, and then the fourth place you can enter, and this is actually one of my favorite places, is right here. I actually personally like to trade this level right here. I want the lower edge of it, or somewhere inside this box where I will use that same 50% concept like this. So maybe what I might do is I might say, hey, let me enter here, let me enter at the 50, and then give it maybe a point to the back side of the zone. And if it keeps going, get me out. Okay, a lot of times, sometimes it'll take it out by a couple ticks in reverse, so that's why I want to give it a little wiggle room. But usually, if you come back in and take out the very first candle of the fair value gap, it usually means it's not going to work, right? So that's why I would have it at the very bottom. So that's where I like to. Now, with having it way down here, I do miss a lot more trades, right? But let's kind of take a look at an example of some of these fair value gaps, right? So here's one right here. Okay, you have a fair value gap here. Price comes back down, right? And yes, it blows through, but we're on the 30-minute. Here's the thing, as price comes in, and let's draw our Fibonacci from this 30-minute. Let's go to a lower time frame and see if there was a way that we could have traded this fair value gap, right? And I will look at a 1 minute. You can even go down to a 3-minute, but look at this. Comes right in, and then we bounce, right? So there was a trade there. There's also, look at right around the 50, we kind of got stuck right around here, and then to the back of the zone, and then a bounce, right? And this one just kind of overshot, but were there places to trade this? Yes, there were, right? So it's just, how do you want to trade these? And what's the best time frame? I'll be honest with you, I like the daily. Okay, if we actually go back and we look at the daily fair value gaps, look at this one, right? We're looking at a daily chart. If I just draw from here, look at this. Price came right in. Where did it go? Directly to that 50% level, right? And then reverse. So again, maybe you drop all the way down to a 1 minute chart. Okay, and let's go out. Let's go 10 days. Okay. And let's look at the first move and look at this, right? Nice move right into it and reversal here. So there are ways to trade these. So I like I said, I like to use a daily chart. I like to use maybe a 1 hour, a 30, a 15, and then I drop down to the 3 or 1 minute. You can even do 5-minute charts. I like to draw them on a 5-minute charts. So if we come over here, let's clear all these drawings, right? And let's go to this chart, right? We actually have a few fair value gaps here, right? And this is just on a 5-minute chart. That is, price rallies back up, maybe look, and always look to the left of the chart to see if there are levels, okay, that we can lean against. So look at this level, right? Blow right through. Well, if we draw our 50% of this level, watch where it takes us, right to the low of this. And this is where we actually had a big shift, right? Market structure shift, because we took out these highs right here, but then we took out these lows, all kind of in a bunch of red candles. And so if we come back up, we'd want to look, because we have shifted the market, right? Market structure shift to the downside. So hopefully this video helps. As always, let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this in the comments below. But as always, thank you for watching. my videos, and hopefully this helps, and we'll talk to you soon.